With this daisy chain workout, we're gonna have you attach it to a doorknob. So this is gonna be at a height of the doorknob. We're gonna be doing 3 of the exercises standing and 3 of the exercises seated. So what you wanna do is you wanna make sure that this daisy chain gets nice and solid and secured around that door frame. You wanna make sure the door is locked, especially if you're pulling the door open. You'll see that me just even having it unlocked, the door opens. So if you're pulling the door away with the hinges, make sure that it's locked. If you're pulling it opposite of the hinges, obviously it doesn't need to be locked because you're gonna be pulling it shut. So definitely do that. Now again, we're gonna be doing 3 of the exercises standing. We're gonna be doing 3 of the exercises seated. One of the things that you wanna make sure is that your yoga mat runs right down the middle of the attachment where it's anchored to the doorknob. And this is just gonna allow you to maneuver and line yourself up a little bit easier and transition from one side to the next and from one exercise to the next with greater ease. So one of the first exercises that we do is a standing humeral external rotation. So if I take my hand in, that's internal rotation. If I bring my hand out, you can see it gets blocked. I might step out just a little bit more. This is gonna be a press. And you're gonna hold, and then you're gonna bring it back. So we're seeing what does your arm and body feel like, keeping that shoulder down with your elbow past your side, elbow bent, to then your elbow extended, arm up. What are those sensations? We'll do each side for about 30 seconds. From there, we turn and face away. So now we want this going up over the arm. We're gonna try to keep your arm parallel to the floor. Depending on how far away you are will determine how much your elbow will be bent before you get blocked. If I stand really close, I can have my arm extended. This will change the recruitment and co-contractions in the rest of your body. We also have a forward facing humeral extension with rotation. So here, keeping that shoulder depressed. Once we had your arm in place, if I wanted to have less extension, I would step back. Now I can keep a little bit tighter tension on that and I can do rotation. If I step closer and I go to more humeral extension, really working that tricep, I can't push back onto this as much and it's a little bit more challenging for me to do those continuous rotations. So just something to be aware of. From there, we move down to a seated position for the next 3 exercises, and we're doing a circuit. So we're gonna run through these. That will be 1 round, and we have you start doing from 1 round to 3 rounds, depending on your level of fitness and how well you know your body. So here, we're pulling the foot back and down. It's going the opposite direction of the anchored daisy chain. And we're just gonna hold that for a steady 30 seconds. From there, we slide gently forward or slightly forward. We're gonna slide this up and around your shoulder. We're gonna bring your fingertips to the tops of your shoulders, elbows stay down. We're gonna turn, and then you reach a point where it gets blocked, right? And my shoulders were kind of shrugged up, so once I'm here, I can kind of reassess, readjust, and I'm thinking about pushing that elbow forward, and can I stretch this strap any? It's just gonna get blocked. If I feel like there's too much cramping or too much motion, I can sit back just a little bit further, and what you'll notice is I get blocked a lot earlier. I can't rotate nearly as far before that blocks my motion. And then we're gonna do a perpendicular torso rotation. Where there we were doing it with your arms in close to your sides. Here we're gonna do your arms out extended. So we're gonna take your inside arm through the loop, palm down, inside hand comes in, grabs the palm face up. We're going to turn towards the anchor where there's slack. We turn away to where there's tension. And then from here we push forward. So there's 2 forces. There's the rotation force, turning away, and then pushing it forward. So 2 directions that we're going to push and stretch this daisy chain. Then we relax, and then we do it again. Paying attention to what your feet and hips are doing. Make sure that it's all staying nice and steady and sturdy. So that is one of our circuits for the daisy chain when we have it set up for the doorknob height.